Hey YouTube, Scott Stevens here. How you doing this evening? Welcome to another edition of College Football 25. We have Dynasty mode playing for you tonight. We have an excellent connection. It is the Miami Hurricanes Dynasty, and as you can see, they have a 0-0 record. We had to start over again. Thanks, EA. We've said that a few too many times already so far, and the reason that we have to start over is because they made Team Builder only available in Online Dynasty, which I just hate everything about. I don't like Online Dynasty because if there's a server problem, you're screwed. You can't play. So what I did was I had to start 2 new online dynasties, and I kept my Arizona State offline dynasty so I can play that on a live stream if we have to at some point because of server problems. And there's lag. There's a lot of lag. I don't like anything about online dynasty. There's lots of lag. It's susceptible to server problems and all kinds of crap. So, but they forced, if you want to use Team Builder, which I do, and I know you guys want to see, we had to create a new one. But the good news is that I have all of the teams that I wanted and then some, and I now have the SEC that I wanted, with the Southeastern Conference being true Southeastern Conference, Southeastern United States, and the North Division is schools from Alabama and Georgia, and the South Division is all schools from Florida. We're going to look at that in a minute. So I was able to, I had to restart it, but I was able to set it up the way I wanted to. Sadly, like I said, we got to start over. But we'll take a look at everything that's going on. So tonight, and the schedule is different as well, but we're opening up against Florida as we were. I already did the recruiting, so we're all ready to jump into the opener. Canes are ranked number 23 as at the beginning of the season. We've already had one game. Number 8 Notre Dame beat Stanford 17-14. Here is our team schedule. We have the bye week, then we open up at the Florida Gators, then we come home for 4 straight home games: Florida Atlantic, Florida A&M, USF, and North Florida. Then we go to Bethune-Cookman up in Daytona Beach. Then we come home to take on 11th ranked Florida State. Then Marshall comes to Miami. Then we go on the road for 2 weeks. Florida International, which is right in Miami, and at UCF. Then we finish the home schedule with a date with the Coastal Carolina Chancelliers, and we end the season up in Minnesota, in Minneapolis, at the Minnesota State Screaming Eagles. So that is the Hurricanes' new schedule. We'll take a look at the conference, how everything is set. What I'm going to do is I'm going to fix, because Dynasty is so fucked up, there's so many problems. All of the conferences are not proper. I did the best I could for right now. So what I'm going to do, the most important one was the SEC. That one is set. So in each offseason, I'm going to pick one conference and fix it up. So here is the SEC North Division. Like I said, all schools from Alabama and Georgia. We have 6th ranked Alabama, Auburn, number 1 Georgia, Georgia Southern, Georgia State, Georgia Tech, Jacksonville State, Kennesaw State, South Alabama, and UAB. In the SEC South, we have all Florida schools: Florida International, Florida, Florida Atlantic, 11th ranked Florida State, Bethune-Cookman, 23rd ranked Miami Hurricanes, UCF, USF, Florida A&M, and North Florida. So it is the way I wanted it to be initially. Sadly, we had to start over to get it that way, which seems to be the case every time you get a game and you have early access. It's fun to play it, but no matter what you do, I got to stop getting into shit because you always end up having to restart everything. But those are the new conferences that we're working with. Coach doesn't have anything to do. Depth chart, same players since it's the season 1. Going to do one reorder before we get into the game. It sucks to start over again, but the schedule is different. So, sadly, the Canes in real life are opening up against Florida, so we have the same opening game at Florida. But that's okay. That's okay. That's not a problem at all. And like I said, I already did the recruiting. Let's take a look at what we found. We got, there's a gem. I don't know how many gems I found in the recruiting. We have 29 guys on our recruiting board. And let's see, I found 9 gems. And it looks like they all have me ranked number 1. That's kind of cool. All right. That's kind of cool. All right, so let's get into the game and restart. It'll be online Dynasty this time. Miami Hurricanes at the Florida Gators. I'm going to do random uniforms here. Let's see. Current home option. All right, we're going to go with green. Green tops. And they're going to have to go with something white. There you go. All right. Hey, Godspeed. Thanks for joining, man. Hope you're doing well tonight. I don't know if you caught any of what I said, but I had to restart the Dynasty and change it from an offline Dynasty to an online Dynasty so we could get all of the team builder schools in that I wanted and make a true all-Florida South Division in the Southeast Conference and have a North Division of Alabama and Georgia, like I wanted to, like I said all along that I wanted to do. They force you to do it in an online Dynasty, so I had to start all over again. Thanks, EA. We've said that way too many times. So we have to restart everything, but we have a new schedule, new everything. The only thing that's the same is the opening game against the Florida Gators. Everything else is different. So not doing too bad, Godspeed. Not doing too bad. Hope everybody had a good weekend.
It's humid, just like the Gators like it, and the reason they call this place the Swamp is we are ready for the Florida home opener.
We had a good weekend at the art show. Totally different experience. That art show was indoors. That was kind of cool.
The lifetime of memories that will come as a result of what we're about to see in this one. As we'll see the number 23 team in the country, the Miami Hurricanes.
I missed playing last night.
On another team from the SEC.
I've been playing Ultimate Team today. Did you get the game yet, Godspeed? All right, we're going to kick off to start the season and the new Dynasty. And we are underway with a perfect kick to the back of the end zone, and he's not going to take it out. So I really hated to have to start over again, but if I wanted it the way I wanted it, it had to be.
Everyone's been waiting for this game, right? You know, both of these teams have had this game circled all the way back to the beginning of the offseason, so you got to be
screen
under control.
Nice tackle. Good job.
With hatred, because it's a rivalry game, but keep your emotions in check and making sure I'm controlling what I can control.
Not a lot of productivity.
Are you at SummerSlam, Godspeed? Or whatever it is? Oh, he got away.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. One of the big storylines coming into this year was the rising temperature of the coach's seat, and the process of cooling things off starts now.
All offseason, this coach has said the right thing.
Big pressure. Oh, he got it off as a screen. Get him. Oh, he didn't get it. He didn't get it. 4th and inches at the 35. Oh, that's cool. Where are you? I don't remember where it is. Cleveland. It's in Cleveland. Who's with you? Did your dad go with you?
Looking for a block. It's Restrepo. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26.
All of the conferences are different as well.
And a big key as this game unfolds is just how aggressive will he be throwing the football
With some of the teams and stuff. I still can't figure out the RPO. I practiced with it. I tried doing it all day today. I cannot figure that shit out. Ben Hill Griffin Stadium, the 11th toughest place to play.
But he's got to be extra careful and sharp when he's throwing that guy's way.
wasting no time.
Open across the middle. First pass of the season. And he is gone. Touchdown, Hurricanes. See, it says touchdown, but it doesn't tell you how far the touchdown pass was. That's stupid. Your dad's going, that's cool. That's cool, man. That's cool that your dad's with you. Jacoby George with the catch. Cam Ward with a beautiful pass. Led him perfectly. One play, Canes up 6-0.
Yeah, and I feel like momentum's always a big thing in any game, but in rivalry games, it's that much more important because everybody is going to feed off that first score now.
Beautiful pass. That shut these people up. Oh, snuck it inside the upright. 7-0 Miami. One place, 74 yards, 16 seconds. Not the start the Gators were looking for.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
Looks like it might be a sellout crowd here for opening day in Gainesville.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
They would, because that cost them.
No rhythm, got off the field really quickly. They need to put something together here.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive, so they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit on this one.
I started my other online dynasty, my off-camera online dynasty today with the nice nice recovery with the Minnesota State Screaming Eagles. They are a terrible team. I'm 2-0 with them, but they are hard to play with because they suck. They don't have anybody good. They're in the Big Ten. I put them in the Big Ten. Big pressure got them. And Minnesota State Screaming Eagles, 2-0, but both close wins. They are very hard to recruit with. Nobody wants to go there. They're obviously a team builder team. All right, so that's 4th and 14 at the 21. We're not going to rush.
The Gators will send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away.
It will, and the first time didn't go the way they wanted. I see a lot of green to the left there, but we're going to come this way.
He only needs a sliver of daylight.
Yeah, apparently needs a little bit more. I worked on the RPO all day today, and I cannot, for the life of me, figure out how to keep the ball. I gave up on it. I even went in practice mode. Oh, nice move by George. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Miami. Hey, Derek. Yeah, Derek, it starts at 6 o'clock starting tonight. I told everybody the other night. I let everybody know Thursday that it was starting at 6 o'clock from now on every night because the games take longer. Playing 2 games takes longer, so. You didn't miss anything. We just started. Oh, you went to see Twisters? Yeah, and you fell asleep. Oh, that's not good. So I'm guessing it wasn't good? We got to go see it this week.
Going to go out on a limb and say they have a lot of him plays. Throw the ball to him. Already over 100 yards receiving. Keep it simple.
So how you doing, Derek? Thank you for joining. Hope you're doing well tonight. We had to restart the dynasty because we have to do an online dynasty in order to get the team builder teams in. So we just started that. One play, 48 yards, 19 seconds. The Hurricanes showing some quick strike offense here against what looks like a very vulnerable Gators defense.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a
So we have to
return.
start all over again, but the only thing that's the same is the opening game against the Gators. Everything else is different. The schedule is different.
A slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders.
I don't remember who we play in week 2. It's a home game. I think we're playing USF, but we're playing them at home.
Explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick.
We've seen slow starts, but they got to do something better. They're going backwards on every play.
Nowhere to run on that one.
So, yeah, Derek, 6 o'clock from now on.
Nice job playing assignment football.
Because playing 2 games of this takes much longer than one wrestling show.
Get loose, making a good play, and most importantly,
Oh, he almost got through. Heavy pressure. Got him inside the 20. That'll bring up 4th and 16 for the Gators. They are not off to a good start at all. They're going to have to punt it away again. Armando Blount, freshman left end, with the sack. The first of his career. It's a big one.
The Gators send out the punt unit. 3 and out and not much choice.
Yeah, that does suck, Godspeed. Restrepo.
It's Restrepo.
Yeah, he ran into a whole host of tacklers. Yeah, because they don't, yeah. I don't know what, I guess college football up there is different, I guess, right?
And David, how they would love to stick it in the end zone one more time after that last drive.
and once you get the defense on their heels and you back them off,
Cam Ward looking over the middle again. He's got Jacoby George again. Touchdown, Miami. 3 plays, 3 touchdowns for the Hurricanes. And this is getting embarrassing quickly for the Gators.
social media post in his future. Not one,
Yeah, it's been raining off and on here, Derek. We've been getting some nasty storms in and out this afternoon. Another beautiful pass by Cam Ward. And Jacoby George is looking like he wants to be the man this season. Oh, no, Godspeed? Maybe that's why.
Getting set for the
That
point
sucks.
after.
The kick is up, and it is good.
They push the lead out.
We're not doing too bad, Derek. Thank you for asking. One play again. 3 consecutive one-play drives for Miami. 59 yards on this one. 14 seconds.
Western Kentucky put together a very impressive showing in one of the more complete victories we've seen from the Hilltoppers.
Western Kentucky upset number 24 Texas A&M 49-20. That's more than an upset. That was an ass kicking. Here the Canes are up 21-0 early. Hope everybody had a good weekend.
Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like
I want to say hello to all my viewers in the United States, India, Canada, the United Kingdom, and the Philippines. Thank you all for joining. Okay, Derek, I'll be here.
fresh set of downs. They'll ride the
He got rocked in the backfield.
He'll lose a couple.
great job by the whole defense, but how about the little bitty defensive back throwing his face in the fan? I ain't scared. I don't just cover guys. I make
Dropped in the backfield again. The Gators can't get anything going. 3rd and 13.
story. He had something to say coming up, making a physical tackle.
And this one has been all Miami so far.
Looking down
In the opening game of the season, pressure again, got him again inside the 24. Maybe no, they're going to mark it at the 25. It's going to be 4th and 22. Wow.
They've already generated multiple
Miami's
sacks.
defense has come out
They could take
on
advantage of this
fire.
offensive line.
Wesley
That game
Besant,
plan is working to perfection.
2nd sack of the afternoon already for the junior right outside linebacker. And they're at the 25.
And the Gators will punt this one away. He's getting a
Rainy afternoon here in Gainesville. The punt is away. Restrepo standing inside his 30.
He gets a block.
And he's across the 40 to the 42-yard line. Fries and chicken, huh, Godspeed? That's not bad. I don't know what we're having tonight.
Gather a little more strength. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they
Bonnie went out to lunch with her mom and her aunt today, so I think I'm on my own for dinner. Which is okay. No problem with that at all. Look at this, Damian Martinez. I think that's his first run of the game. I think it's his first carry. It was, and he got 27 yards.
This is just game one, but you're going to get a lot of big runs from this cat.
Chicken and fries sounds like a good dinner to me.
To the ground, he's got it again.
Look at it, Martinez got away, but second guy got to him. All right, 2nd and 7. I'm going to try this RPO. No, when I say I'm on my own, I mean I'm going to go somewhere and someone's going to make it for me. That time he kept it. That time Cam Ward kept it. That's the first time I've been able to keep it. And that time I tapped X twice, so he kept it that time. But I wanted to pass. But that's okay. Good run by Cam Ward. Yeah, that's funny. When I say I'm on my own, I mean someone else is going to do it for me. Looking left. Got his man. He didn't go down. That's Martinez. First man hit him. He wouldn't go down. He's close. I think they'll be at the 1 yard line. I might hit Burger King. I went to Burger King the other night. Went to Taco Bell last night. Look at this. Miami has 154 yards in the air already. 54 on the ground. That 54 yards rushing, I believe, is on 2 carries. 21-0 Miami. 23rd ranked Hurricanes. In control, and they're knocking at the door looking for more. Martinez. Touchdown Hurricanes.
This offense said they wanted to start the year all gas and no brakes, and that's exactly what this game has shown. From the very opening whistle, this offense has been in sync. They've been explosive. Defense has had no answer for them. This unit is going to give teams
Damian Martinez with the short touchdown run, and it's 27-0 Miami. He's got 31 yards to this point. And the kick is good. 5 plays on the drive, covering 57 yards, a minute and 11 seconds. Looked like a 6-yard touchdown run there by Martinez. It's nice if they tell you. He might have been. It is.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated.
At least he gained a yard that time. Looked like he got hurt. Montrell Johnson got up very slowly.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on.
Why would the punter have an oxygen mask? Oh, the ball's loose. Who got it? They got it. I didn't even know it was on the ground. Oh, they're going to do a booth review.
So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call.
All right, I still didn't see it, so 3rd and 6 either way. At least we didn't recover it.
This offense is just stuck in the mud. They've already punted 4 times, and it's 3rd down now.
Again, pressure on him. Inside the 5. That'll bring up 4th and 19 at the 7, and I'm going to bring the house this time.
It's amazing. He's only a true freshman. He's not built like one, though.
Armando Blount with another sack. His second.
Many sacks in this kid's collegiate career.
We're coming after it.
Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt.
I don't even know what that means. Who's looking forward to the punt? Restrepo's got some green. Look at this. Cuts to the right. There's nothing but green grass in front of them. Touchdown, Canes. Xavier Restrepo with a punt return for a touchdown. Thanks for letting us know how many yards it was. They really need to fix that. I mean, every football broadcast of every single level of football, they tell you what the yardage is, positive or negative, after every single play, especially on scoring plays. Thanks, EA. We still don't know how far it was.
They'll try to add another to their lead.
The kick is good. 35-0 Miami early in the second quarter. 57 return yards, so I don't know if that was a 57-yard. We've had a couple of returns. Let's see, where is he? Still can't tell. 57 looks good. No, it was more than 40, Godspeed. It was on the other side of the 50.
Kickoff team takes the field after the punt return for the touchdown. Let's see what they
If I wanted to know that bad, I could always do a replay, but it's not that important. But they should tell you. I mean, it's only part of football.
Not nearly as much as he had hoped when he brought it
Every broadcast of any kind, on any level, gained 3, lost 3.
The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was
I could do a replay if I wanted to know that bad, but they should tell you. Gators gained 2. That's one of their biggest plays of the afternoon.
You can run inside out, forward, backwards, get some first downs, get some positive momentum.
They go right back to it.
Oh, they're working on his legs. They want him out of the game.
The backfield as the defense has been all over.
3rd and 8 at their own 18-yard line. Gators facing a very long third down again. Keep it on the ground. They're just hoping to run out the clock at this point. Not even halfway through the second quarter, and they're working on the clock. 35-0. I'm not going to return any more punts.
Not this time. The defensive line did a really good job understanding that.
Yeah, you're not kidding, Godspeed. Let it go, let it go. Let the clock tick and the ball roll.
The ball comes to rest right there.
You know, punt cover teams
All
have
right.
a job because oftentimes they've got to tackle a guy out in the open field and a really good one at that.
Gonna put it in the air again.
Get to the returner and not just
Looking
get
for
the
that
tackle,
right
but create
receiver,
the
play action. Oh, Ward's in trouble.
on special teams.
Hit hard as he released the ball.
He was under pressure.
Passing it and never had a chance. Sometimes people say, if you're good enough, what's the big deal about going on the road? Well, if you're not careful, you might find out in a spot like this when
We took the crowd out of the game immediately here. I think we had 1 or 2 plays with the
They've circled this one all offseason,
art
so they better be ready
of
to
the,
bring it.
what do you call it, distorted art or whatever.
Football is to go on the road. Everything about it changes, and you want to shut this crowd
Going screen pass, play action.
because if it starts to
Ooh.
build throughout the game,
Play action on a screen pass is not a good combination. 2nd and 10.
Second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Dropping back, it's Ward.
And a man over the middle. Ah,
And he goes
well, that
out of
sucks.
bounds after a nice pickup on that one.
Nice pickup.
Competitive conference like the SEC, you just can't afford to start 0-1 if you want to chase a championship. Really important to get off to a good start.
No doubt, in the SEC, you've got to set the tone early. It's all about
Ah.
momentum out of the gate.
Tried to get it over his head.
Had this game
All right, the Canes are going to have to punt.
You know what's riding on the line.
there's so much riding on the line. Who gets to Atlanta down the road? Bragging rights, recruiting rights, all this stuff. Once you get in conference play, it means a lot every single week.
Oh, missed him.
Makes a move.
Oh, that guy didn't.
A little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 30.
Miami has 187 yards passing, 68 on the ground, 4 touchdowns. Gators have 17 in the air, negative 26 on the turf.
Now, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together.
They're down 35-0 here in the first half, and there's another loss.
That last drive. They got to do something here to get this.
Canes are just blowing up that backfield.
Everybody talks about DBs. They talk about dropping in coverage and not being physical. That DB begs to differ. Great tackle coming up, playing physical like a linebacker.
Oh, he got past that tackler.
A confident, tough, efficient.
Close to the marker. It's 3rd and 1.
And as an offense, having success on a run play like that early in the game just opens up all the possibilities of your playbook moving forward. Play action.
Coming up on the 2-minute warning.
Screens, anything is at your disposal at this point.
Wow, the Hurricanes are just spending the whole first half in the Gators' backfield.
Stopped him in the backfield on third down. The Gators will punt it away on fourth down.
That's the 2-minute warning. And it goes into the end zone.
Chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback.
We had a chance, but we didn't want to.
Back onto the field. They'll have another opportunity to extend.
Let's see what Restrepo's got on this guy on the left.
It's over. Let it go.
Is he going to get by him? He is. 80-yard touchdown pass. Cam Ward to Xavier Restrepo, and I got a trophy. Big play. I don't know what that's for, but I'll take it.
And this offense is clicking. Another touchdown.
I think a lot of Gator fans, they're not happy. I think they're going to head home at halftime.
How they want, when they want.
Cam Ward off to a fantastic start. He's had success on the right side of the field, went to the left sideline this time, and Restrepo did not disappoint. Cam 6 of 9 for 267 yards, 4 touchdowns here in the first half. And the kick is good. One play, 80 yards, 13 seconds. Cam Ward goes yard to Xavier Restrepo.
Alabama is trailing right now, but I'm not ready to say this team is out of it. Not after the way this group has rallied around that coach. It really has.
The studio updates really leave a lot to be desired. I wish I could shut them off. South Alabama and North Texas. What is that to be excited about? 2 shit teams. The studio updates are not good at all. Pressure. Got him again. That's close. 4-yard line. I got to say, as fun as the game is to play, that's one thing I never do is I never have unrealistic expectations for a video game. It's a video game. I never lose sight of that. But for 3 years in the works, and the game was actually ready for release last year, but they wanted to put another year of polishing on it, is what they said. There's a lot of things wrong with this game that should not be in 3 years of preparation. The studio updates, those are just terrible. And if you play Ultimate Team and have to listen to Desmond Howard, he is horrible. He is not a well-spoken person. And how anybody didn't realize that? I mean, they realized it. Of course they realized it. I'm just going to let the clock run out. Oh, they're not going to let it run out. Well, I'm going to try and return it then. Yep. Yep. I mean, they had to hear how bad he is. Whatever. Halftime here at Ben Hill Griffin Stadium, 42-0, 23rd ranked Miami. 267 in the air, 68 on the ground, 8 first downs, no penalties, and the Canes have been looking pretty mighty.
They've opened up a sizable lead, and unless something drastic changes, things might get even more out of hand. A combination of lethal efficiency, and that offensive line has been the key. They've mauled that defense and also just about broken their will. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how this rivalry matchup plays out.
This halftime report has been brought to you by SeatGeek. Use the exclusive code ScottStevens10 when you get your tickets at SeatGeek. On your first purchase, if you hit the $250 mark, you get to save $10 with that code ScottStevens10. NFL season is just around the corner. If you're planning on going to any games, make SeatGeek your official ticket outlet. Use the link in the description below So get to SeatGeek if you're going to football games, hockey, basketball, baseball, concerts, wrestling, wherever you're going. Make SeatGeek your official ticket outlet. All right, starting the second half, we got the backup quarterback is in. Look at all the room. He's going to run.
He'll try to do it himself. And the defense finally makes the
I hope they just took Cam Ward out because it's 42-0, and I hope he didn't get hurt. I didn't have anybody open, but that was a lot of green in front of him. I hope they're just giving Cam Ward the rest of the afternoon off. It would be well deserved. But he didn't even hit the 300-yard mark. Oh, that was a bad pass. Wow.
His first pass is incomplete. It's tough to come in and fire one early.
2nd and 10. I hope Ward didn't get hurt. That would suck.
You just got an opportunity to run underneath. You got to run underneath that thing and squeeze it and make the play. You can't look where you're running before you catch it. Maybe he was peeking ahead a little bit before he secured it.
I think I got the whole second squad in. 3rd and 10. I think we have the whole second team in. That's not Damian Martinez either. Oh, God. What a difference between the first team and the second team. These guys suck.
And look, I know this offense made some adjustments at halftime, and they couldn't wait to get back out on the field and try to generate a score. But their defense is playing lights out. So to me right now, this is a no-brainer. After the incompletion on 3rd, just punt it away and let your defense eat.
Really? Maybe the offense is greedy and wants more points.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think
get him. Oh, I pulled him off.
Getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if we're a more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
Gators still have their starters in. As they're desperately trying to make some kind of comeback.
Here on 3rd down for this offense. On the move, it's Mertz. Unloads it left.
Knocked away. Nice play.
Here on 3rd down.
4th and 4 to 37.
You're just looking for a quick hitter. You're trying to get the ball out of your hand quickly, but the timing completely off there for the offense, and the ball falls incomplete. 4th
down, and the punt team sends it the other way.
And it'll be down at the 5-yard line.
The ball is touched dead at the 5.
Really nice job there by the punter on that one, getting a lot of hang time and allowing the gunners to get down.
I don't want to mess with the screen at the 5. Yep, that's my whole second team is in.
Running back searching for a hole. That'll be a beneficial run as he creates some breathing room and gets it up.
A.J. Allen, 2 carries, 8 yards.
Always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
What a world of difference between the first team and the second team.
2nd and 2. Wide receiver shows motion. Looking for a gap. It's Allen.
That's the first time it's done that on me. 3rd and 3. I've been up big in a lot of games. They have not made a substitution, mass subs like that. Not worried about it. Oh, he didn't make it?
They may not win the game, but I think this defensive coaching staff at this point, based on how this
we'll
game
punch.
gone, they're just trying to find things to build
But that's the first time it's done it, which is good. It's a nice feature to do, as long as they put them back in.
Fair catch is called for in the midst of all this rain. Concentrate
If the game gets close.
Make the catch. The offense set for a 1st down play. To the ground with the back.
Gators slowly making some progress. Johnson has 41 yards now. But now they're I don't know if our defense is second team or not. I don't think so. Look at the fans. They're in stunned silence. Marquise Lightfoot, freshman right end, with his first career sack. 3rd and 12 now at the
They'll come to the
42.
line at the 42, facing a 3rd and long. Back to pass, it's Mertz.
Screen.
He's got his
Get him.
man. And
Short of the first down.
there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. The Gators will line up to punt it away.
And it bounces into the end zone for a touchback.
And goes into the end zone. He just missed, pinning them right in the shadow of the goalpost. It'll come out to the 20.
Let's see what this guy's got for an arm.
Play fake on first down.
Oh, the guy wasn't open.
Got him and nobody's
He's got some blockers.
the gas can wide open ahead. And they were looking for a chunk.
Trader with the
They
catch.
got it.
The Gator fans starting to rain down some booze.
This guy's going to make catches all over the field.
Reese
That time, he lined
Poffenbarger.
all the way to the left
That's
side.
his name.
He was able to cross the entire field,
Junior backup
take a catch
quarterback
on the right side.
as the
Defense
Canes
lost
have their
track of
second team in
being a big
with a
play.
huge lead here in Gainesville.
Whole situation changed after that last big play. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 39.
UCF beat Florida International 27-10 earlier today.
The give to the right.
He's got blockers.
Picks up the first
A.J. Allen down the sideline. He's inside the 5.
Giving this offense
They mark it right at the 5.
He steps out of bounds with a first down.
I bet that running back's eyes got so big when he gets
It
that
did,
field
they
goal
did.
to the right and he sees the huge holes. Yes, please.
The defense
They
just
did.
didn't flow quickly enough. All of the blockers had leverage on their men.
And that defensive line has to get off the ball.
And look at the hole. Touchdown.
And the punishment has been
Johnson on the run. Canes score again.
Everybody's getting in on the fun now for this.
The second team. I don't know if it's the Gators' second team on defense, but the Canes are still moving the ball. Not as easily as we did with the first team. Not even close.
So let him go do it. Make this defense prove they can.
Chris Johnson, the freshman, with his first career touchdown.
They'll try to add another to their lead.
And the kick is good. 49-0 Canes. 3 plays covering 80 yards, 44 seconds
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes
on the drive.
Alabama looks like a
6th-ranked Alabama leading Jacksonville State 28-7 midway through the third quarter
They're up by 21
up in
over
Tuscaloosa.
Jacksonville State. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered.
Big tackle at the 13.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. David, the punter got some work last time. They'd like to keep him on the sidelines in this drive.
Yeah,
I think Mertz got hammered.
This offense needs to get back lathered up and get a little bit more of a rhythm.
Cam Ward, 6 of 9, 267 yards. And it looks like he's sitting for the rest of the afternoon.
Now on 2nd down after the good first down run. Leaves it with the back. Dances away from one.
And not from the other.
28 pickup of 1.
The run game just has not been working for this offense all game long. You saw it on that last play as well. Just not getting enough push up front on the offensive line. They haven't been physical enough.
Off play action.
Pressure again. He is sacked for the 7th time this afternoon. That'll bring up 4th and 9. Listen to the boos from the fans here in Gainesville. Ramon Breston, sophomore middle linebacker, his first sack of the afternoon. And the Gators are going to punt. We're not going to return it. And that'll be the end of the third quarter. All Canes here in Gainesville. 49-0.
This has been a complete obliteration so far, as the third quarter stats will show you.
308 yards passing, 128 on the ground. Gators, look at those fans. They are intense for being down 49-0. Well, this is the first game, Derek. I had to start over. Welcome back. I had to start the Dynasty over to get the team builder teams in. I was 4-0 on the other Dynasty. This is the opener, since I had to restart.
And these punt returners want to make big plays, but man, oh man, did he make a big mistake. Flipping the field position, defense flying in on him, and he did not secure the football in that.
Second team still on the field for the Hurricanes. I don't think they're going to get back on the bench. A.J. Allen with another carry. He's got 57 on the game here in the second half. What'd you have for dinner, Derek? Allen again. Look at the blocking. The holes that the offensive line is opening up. A.J. Allen takes it all the way to the house. He may have just passed Damian Martinez for rushing yardage. Why are you guys still here? Go home. That was a huge hole on the left side of the line of scrimmage.
I think it really comes down to their key playmakers, David. They can come back, but these guys need to take ownership. Now's the time. In this type of game, they have got to step up and start making plays.
118 yards now for Allen here in the second half. And the kick is good. 56-0 Canes. 2 plays on the drive, covering 73 yards and taking 37 seconds off the clock. Look at that hole. You could have driven 2 tractor trailers through that hole.
The kickoff team out there getting set.
Nobody's left yet. 4:21 to go. You'd expect to see some empty seats. We have 202 yards on the ground. Gators have negative 29.
They did, and David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you.
Pressure from behind. Wow, he slid. He didn't want to take another hit. 9 carries, negative 66 yards from Hurts. Wow. Not a good day for him. Nice. Blocked it away. 3rd and 5.
And I think all eyes are going to be on this program now, David, seeing how they turn the page and move on from this.
And I give you Exhibit A. Jesse Palmer just turned up the hot seat. All eyes are on them. They got to win. They got to do this. Starting off on the wrong foot. This is exactly what happens. It becomes
Oh, he fell down. The guy fell down. Son of a bitch, they got a first down.
How loyal these fans are really quickly in this season. Man, how tough is this guy to defend? He drops back. Everything tells you pass.
I can't let it play long enough. I wanted to see why he fell down. He was coming in for the sack. Big pressure. Ball. We got it. Canes recover.
Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover.
You know, oftentimes when you're playing
3:41 to go in this one. Miami's going to take over at the Gator 28. A turkey wrap. Wow, that sounds good, Derek.
Better control of it. I don't know if that played into the football.
That sounds pretty good.
There, but you know that ball security is going to be one of the biggest factors in this game moving forward.
All right, let's try the
And here comes that
screen.
Miami offense back onto the field. This has been exactly the
They're kind of iffy here with the second team.
The offense has really been moving the football.
Lots of blockers out there. Martinez. Nope, that's not Martinez. We got 2 number 6s on offense. 2nd and inches. Trader on the reception there. 3rd of the day for 54 yards.
They have gone out. Everybody right now on the same page.
The Canes have taken it inside the 20. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. And they make the tackle. But
Antonio Tripp.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out.
You know, one of the things they said was they were going to show the trainers working on injured players. I have not yet seen that at all. Not even one time.
This guy lathered up. He'll be
Inside the 5, first down. Bruised ribs, he will return soon.
Coming into this one, they thought they had an opportunity really to get him going, running the football, and he has delivered. You've seen the speed, the vision, his ability to break.
I don't understand this. He's a 71. The substitute is an 88 overall. What is he? He can't be a 71 and have a substitute as an 88. Game's over. Take him out.
And the Canes have it in scoring position on 1st and goal.
Coming up on the 2-minute warning. But before we do, Miami's going to score one more time. It's a little late tackle there, referee.
Came together. I've been so impressed, not just by the talent, but also by their composure. Handling this kind
no
of
penalty there, huh?
This says a lot about the leadership in that locker room.
Love hearing the Canes band playing in Gainesville. A.J. Allen, 10 carries, 137 yards, all of them in the second half. Uh-oh. Kick is good. Yeah, sounds like it, Derek. All right, Markel Bell, dislocated thumb, he'll return. Yeah, why not tell us what his overall is so we know the comparison of the guy who's hurt to the guy who's the substitute. We'll substitute him because it's the end of the game. 4 plays, 28 yards on the drive, 1 minute, 7 seconds. But they should tell us what the drop-off is. You know, the guy who's hurt, is he a 95 and his replacement is an 88? Tell us. There's another flaw. See how much the decrease is at that position. Why wouldn't they do that? Pressure. Got him again. Man, that dude got in there quickly. Look at him. He's all dirty. He's got grass stains all over his shirt, dirt all over his arms, mud from the rain. That's cool. That's cool. Nice touch. Marquise Lightfoot with his 4th sack of the game. I like that. Dirt on the arms, grass stains all over his shirt. Coming up on the 2-minute warning. More pressure. Screen. Big tackle cutting out the legs. That'll bring up 3rd and 9.
Well, a nice gainer on that running back screen. Now, how about the offensive line getting downfield and getting blocks to really help out the back, find some space to go to work?
Oh, he got out of the pressure. Got him from behind. Got him.
And the defense is all over the quarterback, and down he goes.
Down he goes again. 4th and 10 at the 25.
The Gators will call on their punt team. He'll try to really get into this one.
Big hop. Inside the 10 at the 6-yard line, they down it.
They'll put it in play.
And it's a great punt. Obviously, he gives himself time to let his guys get down the field, get in position. Remember, don't let that thing cross the goal line. Try to keep it inside the 10. Nice job down in the football, setting your defense up.
Nice run.
They finally make the stop, but the big run is plenty.
Allen's up to 154 yards, all of them in the second half. 2 touchdowns. Damian Martinez taking the half off with the rest of the starters. Look at the move.
Past the sticks, and he may get more. And
wow.
Running room that they've been able to find just all day. They are piling up unbelievable.
Listen to the boos. Love hearing that.
And obviously this offense has had their way, getting the huge lead, and now
A minute and a half to go. I don't know why the clock stopped. Did he go out of bounds?
This defense has to step up at some point.
Lots of room to the left. Is that Johnson again? He breaks the tackle. Touchdown, Miami.
And the beatdown has ensued.
Points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just
I think it's USF, Derek, at home.
putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns, and you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy.
Freshman Chris Johnson with the run. I think it's USF next. I know it's a home game next. I think it's USF. Chris Johnson, 2 carries, 61 yards.
Lining up to
Canes have about
under that lead.
200. Oh, he shanked it. Son of a bitch. We got about 250 yards on the ground. 3 plays on that drive, 94 yards, 35 seconds. 118 to play. Canes up 69-0. Boise State leading Air Force 21-12 in the fourth quarter there. 316 yards on the ground for the Canes.
They'll throw it on first down.
He is sacked for the 11th time today. Look at all the dirt all over him. That's cool. Nice touch, nice touch.
They haven't found any kind of good rhythm. They haven't done things that really gives your coach confidence. And
did WWE work on this game? What do you mean, Godspeed? Oh, I get you. Yeah.
After getting nothing done on the last one, this is a big play.
I think they had some consultants.
Back to throw, it's Mertz.
Get him from behind again. I think they had some consultants on the developers team for sure.
Kane defense has been an impenetrable wall all day, not moving an inch against these guys.
And it's a complete effort, Reese.
Marquise Lightfoot, the freshman, right end, 5th sack of the afternoon. That brings up a 3rd and 24 at the Gators' 11-yard line. Under a minute to go. More pressure. Getting him. Safety. Canes. 71-0. He should have threw that away. Love the dirt on his arms, though. I love that.
Nothing has really gone your way. Now you give up the safety. Tell you what, this team's got a lot of
Ramon Breston, his first sack of the season. Yeah.
The kickoff team lined up. They'll have to give it
Yeah, I know what you mean, Godspeed.
He'll bring it back. It's Allen.
We got 27 seconds left in this one.
Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. They're in command of this game. Now let's see if they try to rub a little salt in the wound or happy with.
Look at the hole up the middle. Allen still on his feet. Nobody's going to get him. Another touchdown, Miami. Wow. They were just trying to run out the clock, and now they're doing a square dance in the end zone.
Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
Right up the middle. He's going to be pushing Damian Martinez for playing time. I think it's safe to say the second squad did better than the first squad did. The first team getting sat down at halftime, and the second team has done even better. 54 yards on one play, 16 seconds. There's still 19 ticks left. They should have empty seats here, though, because if this was real life, nobody would still be there. They would have left at the end of the third quarter.
Instead, they'll take the touchback. The Gators sending the offense back to work. This has been a really disappointing performance, David. No question about that. But they can find some
for them.
positives.
Yeah, and every time you watch the tape, you know, Jesse, coaches are pointing
More
out
pressure. I pulled him off.
The freshman
Another sack. Wow. Blount again. That's his 6th. That might be the final play of the afternoon. Yeah, there is Godspeed in certain areas. If it snows, and you know, cold weather schools, yeah, there is. I've seen it. I haven't seen it on my play yet, but I've seen it in clips.
They get a big win here.
Thanks, sir. Thank you.
Season on a positive note.
That's the final horn here in Gainesville. Season opening 78-0. Thrashing by the 23rd ranked Miami Hurricanes over the Florida Gators.
And for the losing team, obviously, it's a little bit different. You have something to look at now.
A.J. Allen, 230 yards on 13 carries, 3 touchdowns, all of that coming in the second half while the first team was resting.
For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Canes should bump up at least 1 or 2 spots in the polls. 29 points in the fourth quarter to finish off a 78-0 thrashing of the Gators. Take a look at your player stats. We got 2 sets to look at. Cam Ward was 6 of 9 for 267 yards and 4 touchdowns before they sat him down. Poffenbarger came in. He was 2 for 4 for 51 yards. A.J. Allen in the second half, 13 carries, 230 yards, 3 touchdowns, broke 4 tackles. Damian Martinez in the first half, 4 carries, 44 yards. He had a touchdown. He broke 2 tackles. Chris Johnson, 2 carries, 61 yards. Both of them went to the end zone. Cam Ward had a good run for 24 yards in the first half. And Reese Poffenbarger ran 1 time for 11 yards. Receiving for the Hurricanes, Jacoby George, 3 catches, 181 yards, all 3 for touchdowns. A long of 74 yards. Joshisa Trader, I have a hard time saying his name. He had 3 catches for 54 yards. Long of 41. Elijah Arroyo, 1 catch for 3 yards. And Xavier Restrepo, only 1 catch on the day, but he made it count, 80 yards, and he took it to the house. So the Canes pound the Gators on opening day, 78-0. That's right, Derek. The 85 Bears. Yep. All right. So we'll move to the next week. Everything else is done. Canes start the season 1-0. There's all of our recruits. Several of them bumped us up to number 1. That's nice to see. Risk of transfer, playing style. That guy's an 87. You really don't want to lose him. All right. All right. So Marquise Lightfoot, SEC Defensive Player of the Week. 5 sacks, 4 tackles, 6 tackles for loss. Impressive game. He should be the National Defensive Player of the Game, Player of the Week, and he is. Well deserved, sir. All right, next game we're playing Florida Atlantic. I thought it was USF. All right, so the Canes move up to number 19 in the polls, and they have their first home game of the season this week against the Florida Atlantic Owls. They are 0-1. Recruiting is done. There's nothing to do, but let's see. We can look and see if anybody locked us out. Nobody did. Very good. All right, top stories of the week. 10th ranked Utah beat Kansas 17-14. Oh, I got 30 points. I can upgrade my coaching skills here at recruiting, which is very important. I got a lot of points that game. Very good. Definitely helps in the recruiting. All right, so 3rd ranked Oregon beat Washington State 38-31. Let's look at the schedule. So we beat Florida 78-0 on the road. We have Florida Atlantic at home, 4 o'clock kickoff. Tomorrow we have 2 home games, 6 o'clock kickoff times for those. On my stream anyway, 5 o'clock We got Florida A&M and noontime, afternoon game for USF, so that's where USF is. So tomorrow's games, both home games, Florida A&M and USF. Let's see. We're playing Florida Atlantic. Let's see what they did in their first game. They lost to 9th-ranked Florida State 38-22, so they did pretty good. Big games this week. 21 Michigan at 8th-ranked Notre Dame. 7th-ranked Penn State visits Iowa. Number 24 Iowa State at Colorado. And 17 Louisville hosts Mississippi State. The Canes move up to number 19. No need to look at conference standings because we've only played one game. Let's reorder the depth chart. Let's take a look at these halfbacks. 89 and 74 for quarterbacks, so not really any competition there. But here, A.J. Allen's actually the 3rd string halfback at an 81, but he went up. Fletcher's an 85. Martinez is a 92. Allen just had a monster game. Wow. All right, let's see. We had a couple of guys get hurt during the game. They are okay. Very good. All right, let's jump into game number 2. Florida Atlantic 0-1 at the Miami Hurricanes. Let's see. Just randomize the uniforms. We'll go with the green tops. And they'll go with their white. Very good. Florida Atlantic. They play like 15 miles away from Hard Rock Stadium. So it is a heated rivalry between these two.
Making their customary grand entrance onto the field. Today, a clash between two teams from the Sunshine State that will resonate from Dade to Duval. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Florida Atlantic Owls, taking on the 19th ranked team in the land, the Miami Hurricanes. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys,
looks like a sellout crowd here at Hard Rock Stadium. Canes and Owls about to do battle. Florida Atlantic is an 80 overall. Miami's an 86. We are kicking off. Wind in our face, 6 miles an hour. Not anything to really worry about. Perfect kickoff to start the game. We are underway here in Miami.
He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. So Florida Atlantic's offense will have the first possession of the game. And when you have a quarterback like this guy, the entire offense feeds off of him.
Hard Rock Stadium, the 24th ranked toughest place to play in the country. And a good start by the Miami defense, and Florida Atlantic has a guy hurt on the first play of the game after a 2-yard loss.
We'll take a break to check him out. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12.
Hard Rock Stadium's a rocking. Pass out to the left side. He got a couple, but it's going to be 3rd and 8 for the Owls.
Really nice job by the defense, keeping everything in front of you in that situation and rallying to the football. And now you're rewarded with 3rd and long. So we'll see on this next play if they do the same thing here or if they sell out and bring the blitz.
Pressure. Man, they had, 12 sacks against the Gators last week. Sack number 1 on the first drive of the game here this evening. 4th and 18 now at the 17-yard line. Ruben Bain, sophomore left end, with the sack. Canes defense is looking like monsters here at the beginning of the season.
FAU will send out the punt team. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball.
Owls will punt. Restrepo at the 40. Cuts to the left. Gets to midfield.
And that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. So the Miami Hurricane offense
speed, 89-91, so Restrepo's not going to be getting open here on that fly pattern. All right, all the starters are back in the lineup for the Hurricanes. Cam Ward over the middle. Complete at the 30-yard line. Big chunky yards for the Hurricanes to start things off. Ward was 6 of 9 last week, 267 yards, 4 touchdowns. That was in the first half before they sat him down.
Inside the 30 at the 29, it's a first down.
Off to a pretty good start here this evening.
Use the play fake, now to throw.
Left side again, complete. Trader on the reception.
But he has this offense rolling with a first down.
Well, the offense trying to attack the perimeter of the field in the passing game. And how about the sweet feet by the receiver on that play?
Who doesn't like a little dash of the arts with their football?
Bullet pass over the middle. Restrepo with the catch to the 1. First down, Canes.
Down inside the 5, but this offense powering toward a score. And the Hurricanes trying to pay off the threat on first and goal.
Give us to Martinez. He walks into the end zone. Touchdown, Miami.
Touchdown, Miami! Precision blocking up front, created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end.
Canes off to the early start over Florida Atlantic. Damian Martinez with the touchdown run, and it's 6-0 Miami. Looks like a sellout crowd here at Hard Rock Stadium.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead.
And the kick is good. 7-0 Canes. 4 plays covering 49 yards. Took 59 seconds off of the clock.
With a 1-yard plunge.
And the Canes lead the Owls 7-0.
Ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
5 yards deep into the end zone, and the Owls are not going to
They'll bring it out.
try and take it out.
FAU has it back as the Owls offense will go back to work. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play.
Oh, I didn't even see the handoff. I thought the quarterback had it.
Situations.
No doubt, too. And don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency?
I thought it was play action.
It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points.
Florida Atlantic gets a first down.
They're going to go right back to him on first down.
That didn't last long. 3-yard loss.
Behind the line of scrimmage, that'll be a loss of 3.
How about the defender being a heat-seeking missile? He was on radar lock. He found the football.
Owls in the shotgun.
Down with some bad intentions.
Draw play right up the middle.
Willed his way for a couple.
Didn't gain much. 3rd and 12. A.J. Allen, the Hurricanes' 3rd halfback, leading the nation in rushing. Currently 230 yards. 3rd on the depth chart, leading the country in rushing.
Defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down.
3rd and 12 here for the Owls. Plenty of time. Look at the time. I can't get away. There we go.
After him.
Oh, he tripped him up. Nice.
He was winding his way all over the backfield.
Hard rocks are rocking. That's right, Derek.
And finally, he goes
4th and 19 is the 28-yard line. Wow, he had unbelievable protection. He should have took off running.
Pitching a shutout.
Elijah Alston with the sack.
Early in this game.
He should have took off
Playing with a different
because that was he had a lot of time to run to
than what their opponent is.
see that all of his receivers were covered, and he had a lot of green in front of him.
4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way.
Restrepo on his 29.
It's Restrepo.
Finds a seam up the right side out near midfield.
The offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. That last drive really productive. David wound up with a touchdown. They'll try to do it again.
Yeah, so I don't expect this offense to change too much, Reese. They had a great drive. They got the touchdown. Everything working. I would expect them to keep pushing this ball downhill.
And just imagine if they could put another touchdown on the board right here. They could
Screen pass to the right. Lots of blockers out there. Allen on the reception. Picks up the first down and more.
But not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. They built this offense around finding mismatches
didn't have to be long down the field. Like it threw it right near the line of scrimmage, but you know I got a guy when he gets in space, he can...
Looking long. Did he get it? He caught it! Inbounds, touchdown Miami! And then he disappears into the end boards. He was right up against the line there, Jacoby George on the catch. Let's see where he was. I mean, he was pinned up against the outer line there, but the referee was right there and said it was a catch. There you go. There's a good look. Wow, I don't know. Let's hurry up and kick this thing. Damn it. He was out of bounds.
After taking another look just to confirm everything, the officials on the field got it right. Play will stand.
What? He was out of bounds. That's all right. I'll take it. They can't change their minds now. Uh-oh. Shanked it. Son of a bitch. 52 yards in 2 plays. 29 seconds. Cam Ward. To Jacoby George. George was out of bounds there, but they even looked at it again and still gave it to him, so whatever. I'm not going to question it. I was going to take it out of the end zone. Runs into a wall of tacklers at the 12-yard line. Hard Rock is a rockin'. He goes absolutely nowhere. Lost 2 yards. Thought about running up the gut. There was nowhere for him to go.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. From the gun, to give.
Oh, he got hammered. 3rd and 12 at the 10. Beautiful afternoon for football here in Miami. I wish they'd tell us temperatures. Oh, come on. Ah, damn it. Ball. Ball. They got it. Yeah. Yeah, I wish they'd give us temperature of the game. They used to. Back in 2014, they told us in the last edition of the game. Those are things that you want to know. You know, this weather, rain affects your players, so snow affects them. You'd think cold weather would affect them too, you would hope anyway. They're looking for realism. 3rd and 8. God damn, look at all the time.
He'll pull it down.
Wow.
He gets the job done, picking up the
That's ridiculous.
Nice job, nice way to end that.
A.J. Allen's 3 rushing touchdowns has him tied for the national lead.
Anytime I can hit the quarterback, that is a win.
They'll give it to Johnson.
I mean, the Florida Atlantic offensive line is manhandling the Miami Hurricanes defensive line right now. I can't get to them. Final play of the first quarter here. You think they'd keep passing it because it's not working on the ground for them. That'll bring us to the end of the first quarter. 19th ranked Hurricanes leading Florida Atlantic 13-0.
We've reached the end of the quarter and Miami is on top. They wanted to strike first and strike hard, and they've been able to do that here in the first quarter as we take a look at the stats.
Florida Atlantic is putting up a better game than the Gators did last week. National sack leaders Lightfoot of the Hurricanes tied for the nationwide lead with 5.
We've got this 3rd down play to open the quarter.
Stadium's rocking. 24th toughest place to play in the country, and they keep it on the ground again. Why would you do that? They're not having any luck on the ground at all. They seem to think that they can figure something out, but it ain't working for them.
Defensive line, the defense was not fighting. You could tell they were ready for it. Came, got on the running back, got him on the ground quick, fast, and in a hurry.
Restrepo inside the 20.
On the return, it's Restrepo. They're able to put
To
a
the
stop
30.
to that return right at the 30-yard line.
13-0 Canes.
Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength.
They pounded the Gators last week 78-0, but the Florida Atlantic Owls this week giving them a little bit of a problem.
Really well. Nice balance on that last one, David.
Ward with the fake.
In this next drive.
Looking left. Complete. No, he dropped it.
Together a drive like that, I would do more of the same. Keep the pace, keep it going.
Hey, man, if you're going to force incompletions when the QB's thrown to the tight end, you better be physical. Nice job with the hit, forcing that incompletion.
To the air, it's Ward.
I threw it to the wrong guy. Son of a bitch. I threw it to the wrong guy.
Big play to come up with that turnover.
Wow.
Well, I love the job by the coaching staff there defensively, matching the personnel.
Sit down.
Putting their dime package out on the field. So you bring out the extra defensive back. You're anticipating a pass. Perfect timing to run that personnel, and you get the pick.
I meant to throw it to the other guy.
FAU has it back as the Owls offense will go back to work.
Almost got away with it, too. That was actually a nice catch by the defender, so tip of the cap, sir.
If they scored a touchdown their last possession, you've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for the position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again, create some momentum, just get a few first downs and I'm in scoring position.
Looking to pass on second down.
Nice.
Into traffic, intercepted.
Oh, and he's headed down the sideline. This might be a pick six for the Canes. He's got nobody around him. Touchdown, Miami. Robert Stafford. 68-yard pick six. And the Canes increase their lead.
Look, a lot of time left. There's a little bit of distance right now being put on the scoreboard.
There is, but it's so
That makes up for my interception.
study all week about what's coming and what routes to be ready for, and then you jump the route and you make the plays and you just
Indeed, Godspeed. Indeed, that was.
so beautiful.
He was gone. At least that makes up for my mistake. Fans loving what they're seeing here
Lining up to tackle
in Miami.
lead.
The kick is perfect. 20-0 Canes lead.
On the lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Talk to us, Kevin. Tennessee, 13th ranked Volunteers beat Southern Miss earlier today. No, they didn't. They lost to Southern Miss 34-26 in Tennessee. That's an upset.
The challenges awaiting them, and they met them head on. Generally the mark of a really good team. It's one game. You don't want to react too much either way, but I think both teams will leave this one with some things to work on moving forward.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update.
It's the best run of the day there for the Owls.
That one as he gets it up to the 30.
They were starting to get some momentum together. That pick six took the air right out of their sails.
These kind of games, they will just add up, wear the defense down, get first downs, and ultimately get some points.
Rides to the back.
Nice tackle.
He's not
Shed his blocker, made the tackle. That brings up 3rd and 4.
Man, what a play by that defensive lineman. You could say he was channeling his inner power.
And that's what defensive linemen do. Big, fast, one of the most athletic players in the field, getting in the backfield, just beautiful.
Nice tackle.
This sophomore able to reach
Reuben Bain, beautiful tackle.
Well, this offensive coordinator has to be scratching his head because he's trying to keep
4th and 7 for the Owls now at their own 28-yard line.
keeping tight ends and running backs in, shipping, going empty, and getting the ball out quickly, but it's not working. They're just losing the one-on-one battles.
Second sack
Looking forward.
of the evening for Bain.
FAU will send out the punt team. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt.
Restrepo at the 24.
Looking for a block. It's Restrepo.
Looking for a seam, couldn't find one. Back to the 36-yard line.
Sets up this offense nicely. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. After that last pick, David, they really need to take care of the ball this time.
No doubt. And Palmer, I want to know what Spurs
Restrepo, he's got a step. He's got a step on the safety too. Touchdown, Hurricanes!
Touchdown, Miami! And they take it
The defender's a little bit faster than him that he's matched up against.
And that's a play this kid has been
But he got a good jump there.
years old at the park with his best friend, throwing him go routes right down the field. I'm running by a guy, I'm looking back, locating the football, making the catch, and he does it in a big moment here in this game.
He beats the corner and the safety. 2 catches for 75 yards. Restrepo is the number 1 receiver, and you can see right there why that is.
ready to try the point after.
And the kick is through. 27-0. 1 play, 64-yard touchdown pass. 13 seconds is all it took. The Canes definitely have a quick strike offense. Look at Cam Ward. Beautiful pass.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive.
Perfect kickoff to the back of the end zone, and the Owls will not return it.
Take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The FAU offense will return to the field. The give to the back.
He goes nowhere. Loss of 2.
That linebacker saw the express lane right to the ball carrier.
And a great job by the defensive line getting some push, making them use their resources on him. Linebacker comes
Pressure from behind. Got him. 3rd sack of the half by Miami.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often.
Ruben Bain again. 2nd sack of the evening.
Four punts already, and they've got to convert here to avoid a 5th.
On their own 20.
3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks.
Oh, he caught it.
Got a man. It's Moore.
Wow.
That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
Somebody's hurt for Florida Atlantic.
Officials take a break to let him be checked out.
2:31 to go, halfway through the second quarter. Miami up 27-0, starting to pull away.
Trying to make that rush think on the draw.
The Owls had some momentum. They were looking to
And he's going to lose a yard.
crawl into this thing,
But you have to find a way
but
to
a pick 6 turned everything around.
selling the draw play. They just didn't do it well enough there.
Yeah, it's got to be the offensive line and the quarterback. And
Oh, he got hammered.
together to show pass set up front.
3rd and 7.
Quarterback not rushing. Defense clearly not full. Got in the backfield, got the tackle for a loss.
They've got some work to do on this 3rd and long from the 40. They're bringing heat.
Lots of pressure. Nailed.
Can't escape.
Inside the 30. At the 30, they're going to mark it. That'll bring us to the 2-minute warning here in the first half. All Canes so far, 27-0.
For goodness
And
sakes.
you're getting to the sideline whenever this drive is over, and you're asking for help from your offensive coordinator. You're asking, hey, can we slide our offensive line and help out blocking this guy? Can I get a tight end to stay in and maybe get a chip on this dude? Because I'm not feeling...
Restrepo on the return. He goes nowhere.
Knowing that we're trying to only block it.
Here comes the
See if we can get him again.
to gather a little more strength. A quick strike touchdown on
No,
the
he's not.
last time they had it, Jesse.
All right, we'll look for Trader.
No doubt. They've got so many playmakers on the perimeter, David. Just find...
He's looking long. Cam Ward has an arm on him. Look at the cannon. Cam Ward to Trader. Cam Ward has got a gun on him. When I was playing this afternoon with Minnesota State, my quarterback is a 71, and he can't throw the ball. He can't throw the ball 50 yards.
Get another touchdown. This offense is doing
It's kind of hard with that guy. And look at Cam Ward. I mean, he just threw that ball probably 60 yards in the air. He's up to 233 here in the half, 3 touchdowns. And the Canes
Try to add another to their lead.
increase the lead 34-0, 69 yards on the touchdown pass.
Kind of drive everybody loves. So see quarterback, one snap, put it in the end zone.
Yeah, I mean, it's a 35. Where'd it come down? It's a 2.
About to kick it off.
That's an impressive arm.
Touchdown.
Yeah, my guy from Minnesota State, he can't throw the ball. He can barely make 50 yards.
And it'll come out.
So you have no
No attempt at a
deep
return.
threat with the Minnesota State Screaming Eagles.
Has it back as the Owls offense will go back to work.
Completely different with Cam Ward here. He's got a gun on him.
Maybe a chance to grab a little momentum and regroup at halftime.
Yeah, a big chance. Like this is an opportunity. This is the biggest opportunity in front of them in the game right now. You got to get some points on the board. You got to create something positive, Jesse. There hasn't been a whole lot to be positive about in the first half.
If I'm playing quarterback,
Oh, he got away.
my go-to guy at receiver. Who can I count on?
Didn't get the first down.
Go and make me a play. Maybe even 1-on-2. Go
Yeah.
up, catch the ball, get us some yards, and get us some points.
3rd and inches.
Looking for a man. It's Fancher.
Pressured again, and he goes down for the 5th time in the half.
Cutting down for the sack.
Alston with the sack.
Defense has taken the game over. They're winning the game in large part because of how dominant they've been up front, how good their pass rush has been.
That'll bring up 4th and 11 at the 24.
Send out the punt team.
Restrepo with the 45.
Bring it back. It's
Looking for a lane.
Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair
Didn't
catch
get
if
it.
you don't have to.
Didn't
Picked
get
up
very
just a
far.
little bit of yards to help out the Oaks. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. Boy, that last touchdown, the one-play quick strike scored. Jesse, this offense hoping to keep
Over the middle, complete.
the score.
Looks like Arroyo made a move. Now he's in the end zone. Another score for the Canes.
Daylight, it was time to make a house call. That had touchdown.
Arroyo made a perfect cut.
The moment he caught the
Defender couldn't stay with him.
big run.
Yeah, they had touchdown written all over it.
Sebastian likes what he's seeing.
Be a good idea.
Elijah Arroyo
I know you guys got some speed and maybe
lost his defender on that cut.
but that was
Broke a tackle, and he was gone.
He'll try to tack on one more.
The kick is up. It is perfect. It is 41-0 Miami.
That drive not too taxing on
48 yards on the touchdown pass.
zone just like that.
Miami has a lot of one-play drives.
Get away and hope
The rest of the country is taking notice, believe me. And their defense is
back the ball
looking pretty stellar as well.
yard line. The FAU offense will return to the field. This late in the half, you're behind. You love to create something before the break to build momentum, Jesse.
But you've also had
Look at
some
all the room.
mistakes
I would take off if I was him.
while you're losing the game
And
right
finally
now.
he's
I
going
take it
to.
halftime, make my adjustments, and come out ready in the second half.
I'm having a really hard time getting around their defenders, their defensive line.
Set the tone, be like, hey, listen, this is what you're going to get in the second half, so find something really quickly you can go to.
The sure hand.
Screen.
Johnson.
First down,
Knock
Owls.
him down, and that'll take us to halftime. First half in the books. Time now to join
Yeah, Gutsby, yeah.
Time update.
Halftime here in
Looks like
Miami.
we've got a terrific
All
start
Canes.
there in beautiful Miami Gardens. And it'd be easy to say these two offenses are glad we've hit halftime based on their respective performances. It would also be accurate.
I don't know why it says that, Godspeed.
And sacks have told the story so far.
I watch the numbers sometime. It fluctuates a lot.
Been the issue, right? Time to shred those game plans and just get back to basics. With that said, let's send it back to the guys.
I know, we had a couple of-
South Beach.
Last couple of streams had a lot of people on. Doesn't seem to be as many tonight. Everybody's probably playing. That's probably why. All right, the 19th ranked Hurricanes have a 41-0 lead as we start the second half here at the Hard Rock Stadium. Canes get the ball, and they're going to take it out of the end zone. Compton out near the 25. Yeah, a lot of people watch the replays, Godspeed, yeah. I have more people that watch my replays than watch live. Cam Ward is still in the game, so the first team is still in. They didn't get taken out this time. Hey, Benny. Welcome to the stream, man. Thank you for joining. Hope you're doing well tonight. Look at the guy over the middle. That left tight end was wide open, and he dropped it. Come on. Jacoby George there was wide open. The guy bumped him, and he dropped it. How you doing tonight, Benny? Oh, Jesus. Yeah, I do too, Godspeed, because there's no real interaction. But I get it, you know, people can't watch it. People can't watch it live all the time. I always get more views after the fact on the replay than I do live, and that's fine. Over the middle. Trader. Nothing but green in front of him. Touchdown, Canes. Glad to hear it, Benny.
Speed kills this offense. They've got multiple guys that can burn you. You can see it doesn't take them long to light up the scoreboard.
Joshisa Trader. Joshisa, I guess that's how you pronounce it. Sellout crowd here at Hard Rock Casino. Watching Cam Ward, 9 of 12, 364 yards.
They'll try to tack one more.
Having a pretty solid afternoon. The kick is up and good, 48-0. 3 plays, 77 yards, 37 ticks of the clock. Come off. Another long touchdown pass for the Hurricanes. That was a long drive for the Canes, 3 plays. I believe it, Godspeed. I believe it. You know, so many guys on the servers, not to mention the team builder opening at the same time. I bet. I didn't get a chance to play, so I didn't experience any of that. I went into Team Builder today and messed around with it a little bit, and you know, it's I'm not going to create any teams. I had plans on it, but the logos that they have for you, I mean, they're weak. They're weak. There's not that many of them, and they're Madden logos from the relocation when you move your team. So there's some good teams that I was digging through today when I was downloading Florida A&M and the other schools. They big pressure screen, nicely done. Hit hard, 4th down. There's a lot of really cool teams out there that have been made.
You gotta love that. On defense, one of the most critical statistics out there is how do you play on 3rd down? How do you
so there's a lot of talented people out there. Just like with the baseball. Well, I created some baseball teams. Look at it. Is it going to get in? Oh, it went out of bounds inside the 1. Wow, that was nice.
I mean, you talk about power. That dude just booted that thing halfway across.
Coffin corner. Just inside the 1 yard line. Look at that. That was beautiful. It came to rest against the pylon. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Get it off, Cam. Snap it, snap it. There you go. Restrepo. Cam's at 390 yards on the day. Well, you can create a team, Godspeed. It's I don't know. If I can't use a logo that they have, look at Martinez with the juke move. Opening up nothing but green, and he is gone. Touchdown, Miami. If you're any good at doing that stuff, you can create some really cool stuff. There's a lot of really cool teams on there. I downloaded a bunch. But if you're like me and don't know how to use that thing real well, you're left with the generic logos, and I mean, they really are generic. They're from Madden and the relocation when you relocated your team. So the options to use what's in the game are very, very limited. And I read somewhere that you could recolor the logos that are in the game, but I couldn't figure out how to do it. But the logos that are in there, they suck. That's a 100-yard drive after the punt went out of bounds inside the 1. 2 plays, 100 yards, 34 seconds. But you can create a team, but you have to know what you're doing. You got to go into Adobe or Canva or whatever to create your logos. Oh, he got fucking clocked at the 12. I wanted to. I wanted to create a team, and I was in there today messing with it. They don't have a logo that fits the team that I was. Nice, knocked away. That fits what I was going to make. So I went in. I tried Canva. I watched a couple of videos on people doing it, and I'm just not that talented, man. I don't have that type of technical knowledge. But if you do, you can create some good stuff. There's some really nice teams out there. Like I said, I think I downloaded about 12. So you can try it, Godspeed, if you know how to do that stuff. I don't. Knocked away. I don't know how to do that stuff, so. Fourth down at the 16-yard line, halfway through the third quarter. This one, as you would expect, all Miami. And they are not going to... I didn't want to return that. Oh, well. I don't have the time, yeah. I don't either. I spent about an hour trying to figure shit out today, and that's a long time for me to be sitting there. And, yeah, I was not impressed with any ease. Still can't figure out the RPO. Martinez with the first down, though. 87 yards for Martinez this evening. Big hole there. That's A.J. Allen leading the country in rushing coming into this one. His first carry of the ball game. Martinez pushes off of that defender. Oh, he got hit hard. He's up to 99 yards. He had 44 yards last week in the first half, and they sat him down.
It opens up everything, and he's having a great day, showing you a little bit of everything, and this offense has got it.
You know, Godspeed, I saw today that they were doing a deep dive today or tomorrow or whatever. I didn't look. I didn't look at it. I don't care. I'm not going to play it. Sadly, I have it now because I bought the MVP bundle. And I have it, but Martinez walks that one in. Look at that late tackle. Where's the flag, bitch? I'm not going to play it. So I don't know if I'll watch any of it or not. It all looks the same to me year after year, but I'll probably watch whatever the reveal was today or tomorrow. I don't remember what it was, but you know what they're going to do? You know, the MVP bundle that I bought, you know, you get the college football and you get the Madden as well. They're probably going to count those as sales. Damn it! They're going to probably count those as Madden sales. I really have no interest in playing Madden at all, but I figure what the hell. The MVP bundle gets you both if the day ever comes that I get sick of college football, which probably will never come, but I can always play Madden 25 anytime I want. Now I have it. Even if I don't play it for 3 years, you know, I can still play it, so I don't care. But I'm not anticipating. Get him. I'm not anticipating the release or counting down, or I really have no plans to play it. I actually haven't been on Twitter that much since the game came out. I was spending a lot of time on there every day, all day, looking for information and clips and different stuff to know about before the game came out. But once the game came out, I unfollowed everybody that I followed on Twitter to get the information. I unfollowed them all. Pressure, got him inside the 10, and he's hurt. Somebody's hurt for Florida Atlantic. 4th and 21 now for the Owls. But yeah, I have no intent to play Madden at all. Not for a very, very long time. But, you know, it's not bad. We got it. If I ever decide I want to, I can.
And they'll blow it dead around the 30-yard line.
And these punt returners only get so many opportunities to try to make.
I would recommend that, Godspeed. I really would, because it's you don't really need the higher version, you know. I do the I get the expensive package for content, early access, you know, having the Madden is just an added bonus, you know, but the I pay the extra money because the early access, I get some of my videos are doing really well on the how-to, on the custom conferences, the custom schedules. So I make a whole bunch of how-to videos, and they're all doing very well. So that's why I spend the money. Oh, there it is, Trader with a beautiful catch, right past the defender into the end zone. All right, Derek, have a good night. Thank you for joining, man. I hope you had a good time. Hope you had some fun. And I'll see you tomorrow night, 6 o'clock. Jacoby George with the catch. Caught it in stride and blew right past that defender right there. Had him turned around. And he walked into the end zone easily. So, yeah, Godspeed, that's all you need is the standard version. That's all you need. And the kick is good. 68-0 Miami. 3 plays covering 70 yards on the drive.
We've reached the end of the quarter and Miami is on top. Well, guys, so far this has been a
427 yards in the air for the Canes, 149 on the ground.
What kind of records can they set as we have a look at the third quarter stats?
And really, because all I get it for is, like I said, the early access, so I can make those videos, the how-to videos and stuff. Because the stuff that you get for the Ultimate Team, it's nothing. It's nothing. You get to pick the uniform of your choice. You get to pick one of the cover athletes. But the players, it's just like baseball, Godspeed. It's the exact same thing as baseball. The guys that you get at the early access, you don't use them for very long. They're going to get replaced by somebody a couple weeks down the road, you know. So you're good with the standard edition. You don't need any more than that.
Think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You've got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job in coverage. They've been breaking.
That's the only reason I get the early access. That's what I was telling Bonnie. I was thinking maybe I'm not going to get the early access anymore because nothing ever works right. You always end up starting things twice, like this picked off, like this being the second Dynasty restart. But, you know, then she pointed it out. But all the how-to videos that I was able to make and everything from that early access, so I guess makes it worth it for me.
I got to lead. You bring on the nickel defense. You know they're passing the football for plays just like that to make the INT
De'Ani Hill, the junior cornerback. Perfectly placed. And he comes down with the interception. 4:39 left in this one. All Miami in the home opener over Florida Atlantic. Look at Martinez. Nobody's going to get him. He's in the end zone again. They can't bring him down. I don't really know what that celebration is. Looks like he's shooting up. What are they going to do about it?
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead.
Yeah. Are you still playing it? Are you playing it regular?
Point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, let's get you up to speed on what's going down in this fun college football game today. Northwestern is just...
Rutgers leads Northwestern 28-10. Fourth quarter there.
It gets better. If it gets better. What a shocker today in Evanston. They're trailing by 18 to Rutgers. For now, it's back to you fellas.
Yeah, that's cool.
Changes. You'll see it right here.
You still playing in my stadium? What was it called? XP Park or something?
Fires to the right.
Oh, went for the tackle and missed.
He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. He wants to throw. Grabbed in the backfield.
As soon as he caught the ball and brought down XP Park, yeah. I love that stadium. It took me weeks to make that thing, to finish it off. Get that stone wall up as high as it is. That took me about 3 weeks. Ball. We got it. Canes got it. Barrow with the recovery. And the Canes have the ball at the Owls 36.
Not going to be so lucky this time around. Give the defense credit. This pass rush is serious.
Yep, it was a fumble.
And this quarterback is now going to have to play with a clock in his head that's going off just a little bit quicker. He's got to
Yeah, is he still doing them? Is he still making new parks?
They'll turn to Martinez.
Are they letting him carry over? Look at Martinez. Look at the moves. He's making the Owls look like a bunch of high schoolers. Damian Martinez with 3 cuts there. Nobody came close to laying a hand on him. And he takes it to the house. Are they doing the year-by-year saves yet? They are? Well, that's cool. At least he can keep working on different stuff then, rather than doing the same ones over and over again every year. Look at Damian Martinez. The elusiveness. Nobody laid a hand on him. He's got 217 yards now.
They'll try to add another to their lead.
And the kick is good. It's 82-0. 36-yard touchdown run by Damian Martinez.
Better than that one. Just gashed him for the big play in the running game. 1 snap, 1 touchdown. Kickoff team has the ball teed up.
Perfect kickoff.
Ready to go.
Deep in the end zone. And the Owls will not take it out.
For a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25.
Canes have 223 yards on the ground. The Owls
Go back to work. That last
negative 19.
costly as they cashed it in for a touchdown.
Yeah, so this defense now is juiced. They're excited and ready to go. So this offense, David, they've got to get something going.
Yeah, those turnovers can be contagious, man. They get you excited, and then when your offense takes it down the field and does something with it, this offense better be ready to play against a motivated defense.
Cam Ward, 11 of 14, 427 yards.
They're going to try to tackle everybody inbounds.
4 touchdown passes.
Really work for this. And be smart. You got to attack the sidelines. You got to throw first down.
Get 'em.
You got to keep this in.
8th sack of the game for the Canes defense.
Yeah, and this defense just putting the cherry on top of the
Marley Cook
We're just counting down
with the
minutes.
sack, his first of the evening. I don't know, Godspeed. Probably not against people I don't know. I'll play some games against people I know. Like I'll play some games against you. I'll play some games against Warrior. Uh-oh, Barrow's hurt. Barrow, he's hurt. You can't be having starters getting hurt in an 82-0 game. Come on now. Severe. Oh God, look at him. He's all torn up. That's not good.
FAU will send out the punt team.
Hold on. How do I get him out of there? All right. That's my offensive line. Where is he? Did they already take him out? Oh, there he is. Oh, he's a defender. What am I talking about? He's a defensive tackle. All right. Take him out. I guess I can't do anything till the play's over.
Stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there.
But yeah, I'll definitely play a couple games online, Godspeed, from time to time.
Just down it right there.
What a really good
Barrow, yeah,
job.
take him out.
Listen, you put all your speed, your athletes, and
I'll play, I'll play you. I'll play Warrior. I'm not gonna play people I don't know though. I'm not,
tackle these elusive guys.
in the Ultimate Team and stuff like that. Nah, I don't. That's not fun for me.
Able to pick up a couple before he's dragged down at the 19.
Even when I win, I'd rather play people that I know in Dynasty.
Obviously, you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Nifty run there. Pick up of 6 out to the 25.
I do like playing
I
people,
like this guy as a running back because
because it's the human element. You cannot predict it.
Facing third and short from the 25. Looking to throw for it. Finds his tight end. Really nice job to get it past the
Did you?
First down at the 30.
That is going to drive this defensive coordinator.
But see, and that's why, at least if you play with people that you know,
In the red zone,
they'll play the game the right way.
a couple more third down conversions like that.
They're not going to run up the score. They're not trying to score 1,000 points on you. They're not going to call timeout with a 58-0 lead. If you play people that you know, they play the game the way it's supposed to be played. Look at Martinez heading to the outside. He may have another one. One man to beat, and he's outside.
Much running room if they
Out of bounds.
find on the ground. Man, are they piling up some gaudy rushing stats
That's the good thing when you play people like you and Warrior, and
with a new set of downs.
whether I'm up or down, I know you guys aren't going to be trying to score 1,000 points, That's why you play people that you know, because they'll play the game the way it's supposed to be played.
Extra yards, great tackle.
When you play people you don't know, same thing with Diamond Dynasty. I didn't play Diamond Dynasty this year, last year, whatever year, or 23. I used to play it a lot, and the last year I didn't play it at all
Running room there.
And I'm a fan of this, man. Run the football, eat the clock. We got
because everybody wants, it's just not fun.
balance, rhythm, timing, play call.
Ah, fucker! Second interception of the game.
This defense gets the ball back for its own.
Never say die attitude, and I love that, especially in these young players, because they're out there competing. And I know the scoreboard right now doesn't look pretty. They're not going to come back and win this football game, but I just love kids that are competing until there's zeros on the clock.
I don't know how I'll do that. I'll set it up at some point down the road.
Will return to the field. Well, this has pretty much been an evisceration.
I'll do something with. I'll play with some of you guys.
Yeah, and listen, this is one of those games where you're not necessarily throwing the playbook in the trash after this one, but I do think this coaching staff, David, really has to be honest with themselves and rethink what schemes are working and not working and which guys maybe need to get more touches in this offense.
Well, I think I like the trash option as well because it's been hot trash. This is...
And the Heat gets there, and they get him down.
3rd and 11 now, back at the 14.
The exclamation point. They have had a wonderful day, man. Doing everything great.
But see, that's the difference, Godspeed. Like, what, you know, if you and I play, or me and Warrior or whoever, you know, we play for fun, not for humiliation, like everybody else does online, you know. That's why I try to only play people that I know who they are. I didn't play Diamond Dynasty at all online in Diamond Dynasty. I got it. Nice. Head to the outside. Oh, he may have another pick six. He's got it. Touchdown, Miami. 40-yard pick six. Mishael Powell. I don't know how to pronounce half of these names anymore. What's up, Warrior? Talking about Warrior. There he is. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for joining. Hope you're doing well tonight. We're just talking about, am I going to play online at some point? And that's what I was saying. I didn't play online at Diamond Dynasty last year at all. I thought I would miss it, but I did not at all. I'm not going to play a lot of games online with this. I'm going to play you. We'll figure it out. I'll play Godspeed and some of the other people that I know that are regular watchers, but I'm not going to go online and play strangers.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead.
The kick is up and it is good. It is 89-0 Miami with a big lead on Florida Atlantic. That's a pick six. I believe that's the second one of the game. Have you played yet, Warrior? You're 6-1 in your dynasty with LSU? Yeah, that's cool. I had to restart my dynasty. Thanks, EA. Because I wanted to get the team builder teams in. And I had started an offline dynasty, which I don't like playing the online dynasty. There's too many. I don't like being relying on their servers. And there's a lag in it, and I don't like. But they forced me to. Oh, that's hard, man. That's hard losing that tough, that close. Get him. I prefer to play offline dynasties, but you can't use team builders in offline dynasty, so I had to start all over again. But I got my SEC done, my Southeast Conference. The SEC South Division is all Florida schools. The North is all Georgia and Alabama schools. Got them again. So it's a true SEC, true Southeast Conference. 12th sack of the game for the Hurricanes. In my South Division is school, Florida Atlantic, Bethune-Cookman, UCF, USF, Miami, Florida, Florida State. Pretty impressive division. All right. The clock continues to run. I'm going to call a fair catch on this one. See if we can get one more shot. I'm not even going to pass it, but we'll bring Martinez onto the field. We want to run off the clock right to the end zone. I'm not going to call a timeout. Miami pounds the Florida Atlantic Owls as expected. 89-0, 28 points in the second quarter, and the Hurricanes did not look back.
Anything else to worry about in this football game?
Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a win.
Damian Martinez, the player of the game, 16 carries, 268 yards, 5 trips to the end zone.
They obviously had their guys ready to play and motivated right from the opening kick. All three phases we saw, just spectacular football. No mental mistakes, David. You really can't play better than that.
Nah, and it's really fun to do this. Come out and just dominate opponents, start from finish. Nothing.
Thank you, Gatsby.
You just know you're better. You're going to do you, put up a bunch of points, and win by a lot of points.
28 points in the second half. Miami 89-0 over the Owls. Tonight's recap brought to you by Fanatics. Use the link in the description below to get to fanatics.com for all of your college football needs. All right, player stats. Cam Ward, 12 of 16, 432 yards, 6 touchdowns. He did throw 2 picks, though. That's a little worrisome against Florida Atlantic. On the ground, Damian Martinez, 16 carries, 268 yards, 5 touchdowns. He broke 3 tackles and had 4 runs of 20-plus yards. Cam Ward, 1 carry for loss of 6. Mark Fletcher, 1 carry for 2 yards. And A.J. Allen, 1 carry for 12 yards. In the air, Elijah Arroyo, 3 catches, 74 yards, and a touchdown. Xavier Restrepo, 3 catches, 101 yards, and a touchdown. Joshisa Trader, 3 catches, 168 yards, long of 83. Jacoby George, 2 catches for 70 yards. He had 2 touchdowns. He dropped 1. A.J. Allen had 1 catch for 19 yards. And Cam McCormick was targeted once, and he dropped that pass. Probably why he wasn't targeted again. Miami 89, Florida Atlantic nothing. Canes improved to 2-0 in the revamped, restarted Dynasty. Don't forget tomorrow night's live stream, 6 o'clock kickoff. We got 2 home games set tomorrow night for the Hurricanes. We'll get all set up for that game right now. We're going to finish the week out. I have 10 coaching skills, so we want to put those to use. Since the recruiting happens during the sim. And we will now simulate to the next week. Hurricanes will definitely bump up in the standings. Look at all those recruits that have me first. Nice to see. All right. So let's take a look. Reuben Bain Jr., the sophomore left end, SEC Defensive Player of the Week. 5 sacks, 5 tackles, 10 tackles for loss. What a monster game. He's probably the National Defensive Player of the Game as well. Player of the Week as well, and he is. That's an impressive game. And Damian Martinez, the junior halfback, SEC Offensive Player of the Week. 16 carries, 268 yards, 5 trips to the end zone. And he is the National Offensive Player of the Week as well. Congratulations to you, sir. All right. So the Canes move up 3 spots in the poll to number 16. And important game tomorrow night. We're 2-0 and we take on the 3-0 Florida A&M Rattlers. Top stories, let's see. 12th ranked Michigan held off 15th ranked Notre Dame 38-34. Nothing going on recruiting wise this week. We don't have any hours. So let's see if anybody locked us out. 29 people still on my list and nobody locked us out, so that's good. All right, so team schedule. We beat Florida 78-0 on the road. Florida Atlantic 89-0 at home. So tomorrow night's games, 6 o'clock stream time. We got Florida A&M at home and USF at home. The Rattlers are 3-0. Let's see who they beat. Florida A&M, they beat Virginia Tech at home 31-28. Impressive win for them. Then they won at USF 42-31 and home against UCF 38-21. So they have gotten off to a pretty good start. Normally Florida A&M would get crushed by all 3 of those schools. And they won all 3. All right, top 25. We are number 16. Let's take a look at the division in the SEC South. Florida State 2-0, 2-0. Miami 2-0, 2-0. Florida A&M 3-0, 2-0. They could be closing in on the top 25. The Rattlers have the second most points scored in the division. Hurricanes still have not given up a point. North Florida has not played yet. Florida International, Florida Atlantic, and USF all off to 0-2 starts. Offensive Player of the Week, Damian Martinez, 268 yards, 5 touchdowns. I don't have anything for coaches. Hit our depth chart and reorder it. Check the injury report. We had a couple of guys get hurt, but everybody's healed. Yeah, I saw that, Benny. Well, I didn't see the concert, but I heard about it, yeah. All right. So that's tomorrow's games. We're hosting Florida A&M and hosting USF. 6 o'clock. Stream time moving forward. 6 p.m. start time. No more 6:30. These games take a long time. MLB, the show gave him a Topps card. Wow. See, I don't miss that game, man. I'm not missing that at all. That is fucking stupid. Wow. That is very, very bad. Well, why don't they give the drunk chick a card? The drunk chick that sang at the Home Run Derby. Well, is she going to get a card next week? Wow. That's ridiculous, man. Tonight's action has been brought to you by Fanatics.com, SportsMemorabilia.com, and SeatGeek. Use the link in the descriptions below to get to those websites. When you go to SeatGeek, use the exclusive code ScottStevens10. You can save $10 off your first order if you hit the $250 mark. Don't forget about my merchandise stores open. Thank you to all of my viewers from the U.S., India, UK, Canada, and the Philippines. I would say so, Godspeed, if they're putting singers in there. I mean, they probably suck anyway, but wow, that is not good. If you saw anything you liked tonight, make sure you drop a like down below. If you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, now's a good time to do that. Once you subscribe, make sure that you hit that bell icon right next to that subscribe button. Turn on all of your notifications so you don't miss out on anything. I have fresh content every single day on the channel, and I go live 5 nights a week with the Miami Hurricanes Dynasty. Thank you, Godspeed, for joining. Have yourself a good night. Thank you, Benny, for stopping in. Thank you, Warrior. He stopped in from work. Thank you, Derek. He was here for a while. Thank you, Bonnie. She was here. She didn't say anything tonight, but she was here for a while. Thank you, everyone else who stopped in along the way. I appreciate each and every one of you. 6 o'clock start time for the stream moving forward. Don't forget about that. Tomorrow night, 2 home games for the Hurricanes, Florida A&M and USF. 16th ranked Canes are off to a 2-0 start. We'll continue the Dynasty tomorrow. Thank you for joining. I hope you had fun. Have a great night, and I will see you tomorrow.